Did Kay reach any of her goals in Q3 of 2021? Let's find out. Hey guys, I'm Kay and you've arrived in my weird little corner of the internet. Welcome. If you're new here, I'm a part-time reseller on eBay and Poshmark, as well as a few other platforms, and I also sell locally. But today we're going to talk about my 2021 goals and their progress for Q3, since we are now in October and officially in Q4 of the year. So without further ado, let's hop right in. This should be a super quick video for you. They usually are when I do my quarterly progress updates, but let's get rolling, shall we? Sorry if I look down at my notes and you hear the papers. So for 2021, if you haven't seen any of my former goals, which I will link the playlist in the cards for you, I do have a playlist on my debt-free journey. That's where all of my goal setting and goal progress videos live. Anyways, for 2021, I had 3 categories for goals, a total of 10 goals across all 3. So the categories are business, personal, and finance. The first category we're going to talk about today is business goals. So in that category, I have 4 goals. The first one is to monetize this here YouTube channel. So how am I doing? As of September 30th, so all of the numbers I'm going to share with you and goal statuses in this video are as of September 30th, the end of Q3. So as of then, I had 4,600 and change hours on YouTube. I think it's like 4,614, whatever. Last quarter, I ended with 2,267 watch hours. So I'm up a little over 2,300 watch hours, which is great. That means I have hit my watch hour goal to get monetized. I just still need the subs, which as of September 30th is 895 subs, so up 169 subs from last quarter, and I'm pretty confident I will hit that goal by the end of the year. And I'm counting on you guys for that. So if you haven't already subbed, please consider subscribing. Would love to have you here. I talk about reselling, travel, lifestyle, including, you know, my debt-free journey. So there we go. There's my little spiel for that. The second goal in the business category is to profit $20,000 in resale alone. I do have a full-time job. I get paid decently well at my full-time job. I just use this money to pay down debt, to travel, do home renovations on my home that I bought last year. So for the end of Q3 2021, my total profit from resale is $16,027.98, which is a pretty decent jump from the previous month, where I had $10,638.70. So a little bit under $5,500 more in the last quarter, which is great. Goal 3 for business was to sell 50 items on Etsy. Etsy was a new platform for me. To be fair, I don't really list much on Etsy, so that was probably a little bit of an unrealistic goal for me, but I had no idea how Etsy was gonna do, how much time I'd be able to devote to it, how many things I would find that I could actually sell on Etsy, since I'm not really hand making anything. It'd really be just vintage items that I'm selling on Etsy. But I have since made 2 sales in quarter 4, but as of the end of September, I had 14 sales. So likely not gonna hit that by the end of the year, but you know, it's nice to have goals that you might or might not hit. All right, and the last goal for 2021 in the business category is 10,000 followers on Instagram. I will tell you right now, I am not there. I don't remember what it was at the end of the last quarter, but as of today, I have 8,042 followers. That's pretty much where I've been at for like the last year or so. It might never get there, and that's honestly fine. They don't even have the swipe up feature anymore, I don't think. I think it's now you put like a link in a little like box on Instagram and you click it, and that brings you to wherever on the internet you're trying to get to. So I mean, going forward in 2022, I might just totally get rid of that goal, because it really doesn't mean anything. All right, so the next category is personal, and in that category we have 3 goals. The first one is to go 1 week dairy-free. Still hasn't happened. Still needs a fair bit of planning on my part. I am still hoping to get it done by the end of 2021. It might just be like the last week of the year that I finally get it done, but I'm going to make sure that I get there. The second goal in the personal category is to lose 20 pounds. I haven't lost any more pounds, so I'm still at 4. Holidays are coming up. COVID's still a thing. Probably not gonna happen either, but you know, who knows? And the last goal in the personal category is to read 10 books. As of the end of September, I have read 3, so I'm a little bit behind. I'm working on 4 now. I'm reading The Revenge, The Devil Wears Prada Returns. I love that movie. I loved the first book. This book is kind of to be honest with you, but I'm just trying to get some books read because I have a whole bunch in the shelf that I'm facing right now to read still, and I just haven't had time. Okay, so the last category is finance, and in this category I have 3 goals as well. The first one is to pay off my car in full. At the beginning of the year I had around $20,000 I believe on my car loan. And as of the end of September, I have $10,481.62, which is a drop of almost $2,000, $1,944.57 less than the last quarter. So that's great. I'm moving along. I do currently have the amount of money to pay for that in full in one lump sum in my savings account. I'm just trying to figure out if that's really the smartest move for me, or if I just continue to pay like as much as I can in excess of my normal monthly payment to get it paid down faster rather than just by the end of the year. We'll see how that goes, but so far so good. I've cut my car loan in half so far in 2021, and I'm happy with that. The next goal in the finance category is to reduce my student loan debt to $10,000. I was hopeful that maybe, you know, the student loan debt forgiveness would be a thing, but it hasn't come to fruition. So as of now, I have $13,000 left on my student loans. I'm getting closer. As of last quarter, I had $14,200, so that's a drop of $1,200. Not bad. I am definitely still making more than my normal monthly payments, since if you didn't know, due to the pandemic, they stopped student loan payments, so I haven't had to pay anything on my federal student loans. But I have still been making more than what I would have normally paid if that wasn't a thing. And it's so far so good. I'm closing in on that $10,000 gap at the end of the year. It might just be I pay off my student loans or I pay off my car, and I might just pay off my car because that has a higher interest rate obviously than my student loans, and that might be the better move for me, but we will address that as we get closer to the end of the year. Okay, and the last goal in the finance category is to make 2 extra mortgage payments in 2021. If you watch my last video, which I will link here for you, I had made 1. So my plan originally was to make 1 in the first half of 2021 and the second one in the second half of 2021. So I made the first one in May, and I'll probably make the next one in November, before I start, you know, really going gung-ho on the Christmas shopping and stuff, just so that money is already out of my account and I don't even have to think about it. This really helps to reduce the overall amount of time that I will have to pay on this loan. I don't plan on being here for 30 years. If everything goes well with the market, as in, you know, it's not so crazy that I would worry that this place would sell first before I could find something else I love to move into. Depending on how that market goes in the summer, I may think about upgrading to a bigger home because we've kind of outgrown this already. We kind of outgrew it before we even moved in. But that's another story for another time. But we'll see how that goes, but probably in the next 2 to 3 years, I would consider getting out of this home and into a different home that would be more so my forever home. Hopefully that made sense. But either way, making the 2 additional extra mortgage payments each year will help reduce both my interest that I would pay overall over the life of the loan and the amount of months that I would have to pay on the loan before it's paid off in full. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today, and I have a contractor here ringing my doorbell right now, so I will get back to you in the next video. If you enjoyed this, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out here on YouTube to know what type of content you enjoy seeing from me. And if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you here in my weird little family on the internet, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.